Hello class, Mr. Stone here. The problem they gave us today is what expression is equivalent to this kind of complicated one. Okay, you might look at it and say, whoa, this looks super hard. Okay, there's so many exponents and x's and y's and z's and constants. How am I ever going to solve this? But if you just learn the laws of the exponents and then just kind of follow and don't panic, okay, you can solve this and you're going to say, wow, that was relatively easy. Okay, the one we're going to use for this is called the Quotient Rule. Okay, and it's right here, which says if you got x to the raised to the sixth power over x raised to the second power, it's equivalent to x 6 minus 2 or x to the fourth, and that's it. And what they did below, they showed if you wrote all the x's out, you see how it just crosses off? So you'd come up with x to the fourth. So that's how you can kind of visualize that. You can almost take 15 and then you could do x, 12 of them across. Then y, 8 of them across, and z, 5 across. So you'd have a big long thing. And then below there, you could take the 3 and the x 6 times and y once and z twice, and then just start crossing them off and say, hey, what am I coming up with? Okay, so let's just start this. We'll start with the constants. So you get 3 divided by 15, so you get 5. Okay, 5. Now, you got x to the 12th divided by x to the 6th, which is really, according to this, it's 12 minus 6, so you're going to have x to the 6th. Okay, so x raised to the 6th. Now let's do the y. You got x to the 8th divided by y to the 1st. And if you follow the rule for the quotient, you got 8 minus 1 is y to the 7th. Okay, now the z. You got z to the 5th divided by z to the 2nd. It's going to be 5 minus 2 is z to the 3rd. Okay, so that's what I got. Now let's look at the answers they gave us. Well, the first one doesn't. That's 12. The second one is 5 to the x to the 6th, y to the 7th, z to the 3rd. Hey, that's what I got. Okay, so let's square this off and say, hey, this is my answer. Okay, so my answer is B. The teacher would know. But as you see how they did it, they wrote it out and they came up with x to the 4th at the top of the quotient rules. So you really kind of just got to familiarize yourself with all these rules of the exponents. But after you do enough of them, they're just going to come to you. But as I said in the previous couple tapes, you can always memorize these. If you got a test coming up this Friday, try to memorize them and do a memory dump as soon as the test starts. Okay, you can't do it before. As soon as the test starts, write these out on your scratch piece of paper, and then you can just go back as different problems like this arise. Say, hey, how'd that work? But if you do enough of them, they're just going to come to you, okay? And that's all there is to it. And again, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll help my YouTube ratings. And remember what I always say is math can be fun. You have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.